Hello, this is Miss PSKV coming to you in the comfort of your home. Oh, yes, in the comfort of your home. That's right. So just come on in, relax yourself. That's right. No matter where you are, just relax yourself, but always be safe. Especially on the highway, if you're listening to me. This is Miss PSKV. All right, just coming in to talk to you about my experience of my 5-day journal fast. I tell you, it was amazing. Amazing. That's right. And in between this 5-day fast from the number 9 to 13, number 9 to 13. I tell you, it was a fabulous blessing to go on to the blessing of just drinking the lemon broth and the turmeric broth. It was a blessing. One of the things that I found out while drinking the turmeric, and with the black pepper that was added in and the garlic that was added in and the ginger, I tell you, it was fabulous because afterwards, even during the time of the fasting going on, one of the things that I experienced was when I saw my veins, the blood circulation. So when you start seeing your veins, that's the blood circulation, And I just happen to just, examine the body. When you're doing the fast, always examine the body to look at the difference and look at the blessing of increase that your body is now being transformed into greatness. And one of the things that stood out for me was when I had to look at my feet. And when I looked at my feet and I saw how my veins on the top of my feet were just popping out, intruding. I mean, the veins were just pop, pop, pop. And it was looking so beautiful. And you say, PSKV, what you mean your veins looking beautiful? When you want to put on them shoes and your sandals and your feet looking good, no swelling is in the feet. Well, baby, there was no swelling in my feet, none whatsoever. So when you don't have no swelling in your feet and you can turn around and see in your vein coming from the little toe, then the extended toe, all the way down, all the way in to the big toe. And you can see them veins coming all the way up, shooting up and going to your legs. Baby, that is a powerful blessing to see that blessing of that flow. And then I just start feeling my legs and I thought, ooh, wow. It feels so good. And the main thing that I also felt, it felt so silky. Yes, it felt so silky. You just be looking at everything, And then I start seeing that how my legs was moving, how I was standing. And then I said, wow, wow, this feel good. And then I said, wow, next thing I know, I was stretching. Wow, my legs stretching. Wait a minute. Because normally, I'm stretching, pulling up this, getting up this step, doing this, rising up do this and stretching up, tippy-toeing, getting things off of the shelf in my cabinets and stuff. I said, wow, this feel good. It feel good. No restraint. It feel good. It feel relaxed. So I feel so good, on that fast. So after breaking the fast, I'm telling you, I said, wait a minute, I got to get me a better juicer. I already had a juicer. I got to get me a better juicer. I've got to get a better juicer. So I was looking, contemplating with the Cruising juicer and the Nama. And I said, wait a minute, I can come back with the Cruising. But right now, I want to get this here Nama. I like the Cruising, but I want to go right there with the Nama right now because the Nama, you can just put all your vegetation in. And while I'm doing other things, I can be able to now turn around and just leave it while it's collecting the juice and come back, pour it into my container and keep on going and filling it back up if necessary. So if I want to fill it back up, I can be able to fill it back up, and let it keep on going till I get the amount of juice that I want. And also the different juices that I make. So also what I'm saying, dealing with the journal fast of the 5-day journal fast. Once you come off in between that time, you can be juicing. until the next stage, because the next stage of the 5-day journal fast will be on the 23rd to the 28th. And this is going to be for the whole year of 2023 that we're going to be fasting. So those that joining in, if you do say stage 1, you can do or you could do stage, 2, if it's too much for you. But Miss PSKV, baby, I'm going to be doing the whole year in those stages. That's right. Getting my body into the rhythm. Getting my body into the rhythm. That rhythm, that beat, baby, that beat. That's right, because I love music and I love dancing. And say, wait a minute, Miss PSK, you love dancing? I always love dancing, because dancing is the movement of the body. Who tells you that just because you are a child of the Most High, you cannot dance? Yahweh wants us to dance all the time for him, to give him the glory, to give him the praise. Yes, right, to praise him and glorify him. So that's right. So music is a blessing of healing. A blessing of divine healing. So you can put on that music, boop, 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 and I tell you the things that you're working on and what you're doing, it can make the time go quicker, faster, and with energy when you're moving your body. That's right. And I even love jazz music. I love classical music. And matter of fact, I tell you, I just love me some Beethoven. Since a child, I just love me some Beethoven. I love classical music. And so when I put on that music and I'm writing and I can put that music on, it can relax me. I can put that music on and I can relax and even go to sleep with that music. So these are the things that we can know that help us during our fasting of the journal fast, baby. So you have to have tools. So the tools are, when you're fasting, to bring in some positivity, upscale your reading, upscale, get your books and say, this is the books that I'm going to be reading while I'm doing my fasting. So I got my collection going on, for the books, baby, the books. And I tell you, it is a blessing for reading. One of the books that I have just purchased, and matter of fact, I'm going to give you two of them that just, was purchased that I've been reading, for my fasting, journal, and that is the blessing. One of them is the seat of the soul. The seat of the soul. I tell you, the seat of the soul. So I'm getting into this here book, The Seat of the Soul. And it's a good book. I tell you, it's a very good book. But also, I wanted to get into the 50 Cent Law. And this is dealing with 50 Cent and Robert Greene, written it. And I said, I got to get into this book too, So this is a time when you're fasting that you can get into the books, and start reading. Then you can get into the books with the health matter, the health. So if you have health books, so I have a whole lot of health books. I have Atkins and all kinds of books that is in here to help with the benefit, of the body, to help rise us up into our excellence. That's right. And I love laughing. So this is the time you catch up, even down to when you want to turn around and say, let me just pick up the book As a Man Thinking by James Allen. That's right. As a man thinketh. I want to say it correctly. Thinketh. As a man thinketh. I love that laughter, baby. I love that laughter. But also, too, get you a good journal that you can start writing down your experience, write down your experience of the fast, and say, this is what I felt that day. Like I just got through telling you with joy and happiness that how I felt with my feet. But let me tell you about my hands, too. My hands, I start seeing the veins also in my hands, and I start seeing, my hands not even puffy, it's not even all that puffy, and especially I was drinking the electrolytes and the mineral water, and I said, oh, wow, it's look, much better. Wow, my hands look new, and all of this here, you just start examining yourself, just examine yourself, and just start giving in that account. And so you start writing it down. How did I feel in the fast? Did I feel, more calm, more relaxed, more with energy, And I tell you, my energy just shot up. It just shot up. It shot up with ready to get it going on. I tell you, this fast brought me so much joy. So I'm just coming to tell you, the session, part, 2 of the fast of the journal started, which in January, we didn't start in the beginning because, people were still getting themselves together, had a detox and get themselves cleansed out, from all of that Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of the Hanukkahs and all of those different holidays, that was going on. Kwanzaa, all of these holidays, the holiday season brings on a lot of different foods and a lot of different foods. But I can tell you, Miss PSKV, that I, just hog out. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby. I did not hog out on none of that. Holiday food. I said, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Cutting down, baby. If I'm cooking in the way that I eat. And that is in the ketogenic order. I'm not going to go into all of this here craziness and have all this heavy food that I got to, discard and get out of my body. And I'm still working on past things because things that you think that you done got rid of and you on your diet and you thinking that, but the intestines still have to be cleansed because sometimes the weight that beats on the body and inside that food is old waste that is up there. So the more we eating right, the more healthier we are eating, the more the old waste is being deleted. Oh, yes, being deleted, being expelled out of the body. And I tell you, the body start feeling good. And then that means that you won't be feeling fatigue all the time. If you're feeling that fatigue and you sluggish and all of that, it's because the bowels have not moved. And that means now it becoming, a toxic order. That means that it is coming in to make you feel drowsy, lazy. It affects you. It causes all kinds of things. It can cause high blood pressure because of the old waste that is inside of the body. It can cause you to have diabetes, all of that. But it takes time to get all of that out when you're doing it naturally. And also when you don't want to, have loose skin, that's another thing. So we got to take care of our body to make sure that while the body is decreasing in the overweight of obesity and fat that have built up in the body due to the fact of the sugar. Oh, wow. That's the bad word. Sugar, baby, sugar. Honey, honey. Sugar, sugar. All of that sugar that is piled up into the body from even down to years and years of eating it. And it became storage. I was talking to someone, and they was telling me, I want to, join in with the healthiness of what you doing, Miss PSKV. I really want to do this. But, I am skinny. They had the word to say skinny, baby. They had the word to say skinny. They had the word to say I am skinny. And so sugar doesn't bother me. This is what they said. Sugar does not bother me because I am skinny. I am not overweight. I am skinny and I have a fast metabolism. This is what they told me, and so it don't bother me. Whatever I eat, it really, really doesn't bother me. And so I said to this person, I said, really? It doesn't bother you? I said, but do you recognize, even though you are burning, your metabolism is burning fast, at this time, and you saying that the sugar, so you can eat any kind of sweets that you want to. But I got to tell you, there are the people that are thin that is diabetic. So do not be fooled by that. That sugar do not just have to affect the body by obesity. It can affect your body also by or other types of areas. It can affect your body by slowing you up.